Speaking of India and US relationship, the US has postponed the 2+2 dialogue with India. Now, this was much anticipated dialogue between the defense and foreign ministers of both the countries. In a message to India's Ministry of External Affairs, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said that the 2+2 dialogue has been called off or cancelled due to scheduling issues. He clarified that the postponement was prompted by reasons entirely unrelated to the bilateral relationship between the two countries. Let's begin with Aparna Bhuyan, who tracks this story very closely. Ritu, this is the third such postponement of these talks. What are you picking up? One can't help but figure out what exactly is going wrong here.
The 2+2 talks were scheduled to happen on July 6th, but now has been postponed indefinitely. The US Embassy has released a statement in which it has said that this scheduling change was prompted by reasons entirely unrelated to the bilateral relationship. And it goes on to say that the United States remains firmly committed to a strong relationship with India. Let's look at the background of this 2+2 talks that was scheduled on July 6th. Firstly, of course, there are sanctions against Russia, which US has imposed that would have impacted Indian arms procurement from Russia. This was to be raised by India in this 2+2 meet. At the same time, the US Department of State has been saying that any Indian company dealing with Iran or directly or indirectly could face sanctions from US. So this was also supposed to be discussed. And at the same time, though it's not directly related to the 2+2 talks, remember that there is a trade war going on, and India has also imposed retaliatory tariffs against US steel and aluminium duties. There is already a delegation from Washington here discussing trade-related issues. So everyone was looking forward to these 2+2 talks, but as of now, we do not have a new date. According to US Embassy, a new date will be discussed between both the governments, and these 2+2 talks will be scheduled. With that, it's back to you.
All right, Ritu, thanks for joining in with that.